The Toronto taxicab business is about to undergo its biggest shake-up in a generation. New rules are going to be coming up to City Hall in January, so we decided to take a ride with a Toronto cabbie, ask him about his job, his work, what he likes and what he doesn't like about it. Come along, let's go and join Jafar and hit the road in Toronto.
When I came to Canada, I had a political reason behind it, and I came to Toronto in 1986, 87, and for a while I drove for a courier company, and I was so interested to see how I can make money to pay for my tuition if I want to go back to teaching, which I used to do it back in Iran. So I was planning on 6 months to a year driving cab, and I found it very interesting, and I found it difficult to get into the system for education. So I kept driving taxi, and after a year or so I bought my first car, and then I rented plate back in days, which was around 350 a month. The problem in the city of Toronto is there are so many rules and regulations when it comes to the drivers, and they pinpoint the cab drivers for everything, including the shape of the car and the customer service and their appearance and their safety of the vehicles. There are so many hands involved in taxi business from top to the bottom.
What do you think would be the best thing to do besides get off your back?
Okay. Convert all the ambassadors to standard plates. All these ambassadors that you see, the latest one that they got the license was in 2005 when they got an ambassador. So that means they have been waiting for ambassador minimum of 3 to 5 years before they handed them the ambassador. So you are looking at 14 to 15 years of experience behind the wheel. And a lot of these guys were already middle-aged when they joined this business, and they're all in their late 60s.
So they're going to get out.
They want to get out. They're too old for this. I was in my early 20s, mid-20s when I started.
You look like you're in your 20s now.
I'm 56. So what happens to these guys? They want the plate to be converted so they can have a source of income, and they want to have a driver to drive for them, cover their costs, and they can drive part-time, or even if they can, take some time off.
But they can't do that at the
They
moment.
can't do that because for many reasons that, as I said, the ambassador program is
But that's
a
unfair.
failure.
Why is it discriminating against them?
This was also another case with the Human Rights Tribunal, which they fail against the city lawyers. They have better lawyers, or whatever the case was. We didn't have any chance to bring it up as a discrimination case. So overall, when you look at the whole idea of converting the ambassador, the city council, they said this is a free fall, writing you a check for $300,000. This is not. We contribute into this industry. A minimum of 15 to 45 years experience drivers on this ambassador program.
This has been Simon Kent for the Toronto Sun.